you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. Oh my goodness, a pinch yourself moment. Did you ever think you would hear this song and Fedor Emelianenko making the walk to the octagon and finally happens?
I mean, everything about this man is iconic. From the song, the walk, the facial expression, so stoic. You know that Fedor Emelianenko is all business when he steps inside the octagon. His list of opponents, the guys that he has beaten over the course of his career, is unmatched by many. That is why still today, Fedor is considered one of the greatest heavyweights of all time.
And perhaps most special is to hear guys like you, right, his contemporaries, talk about Fedor Emelianenko's greatness, chasing further accolades here in the octagon tonight. Fedor Emelianenko, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fedor!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, here is Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. Nice shot inside by the champion. Lee gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Just misses there with the left. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Fast pace here in the early going. Unable to connect with a right hook.
Oh, back and forth we go.
He's able to slip the left there. Hook attempt, that's a miss.
He's got the single collar tie.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere.
Just misses with that one. Oh, nice counter to land the left hook there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Fedor Emelianenko gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Oh, big right hand, yes. Defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. Emelianenko gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here.
There it is. See that left hook again? Keep getting hit with those left hooks. Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Ooh. Oh, collar tie. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Huge left hand. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Swing and a miss by Fedor.
He's hurt real bad.
Oh, with authority, the body. Just out of range with that right hook. Under a minute to go.
Another big takedown.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Emelianenko.
Knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here.
Oh, nice.
Fedor Emelianenko gets back up. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Effective jab there by Emelianenko. Nice. Nicely done. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Round two underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, he lands another huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, so as advertised thus far, as these fighters continue to trade strikes. Side kick now. tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Emelianenko. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get...
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Big right hand.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Uppercut. Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand lands. Rips the body there. Kick to the body now. That one won't land. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body. He hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
We go 2 minutes down here in the second round.
Getting him on here. Oh, he got to his spot.
Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mountain, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Good punch.
Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was a significant strike that really did. Oh, my God.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. A good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks. What a fun fight between two guys that only focus on offense.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, a huge block there. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh, nice body shot.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing like, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Right now, a little separation between the two fighters.
Big body kick.
"20 seconds to go, round two. 15 seconds. Emelianenko's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, that's the end of round number two.
Stop.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look for him to start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, and they both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we got to the fight. He's hurt bad.
Slips the left hand. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. A swing and a miss. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong tonight.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that you want to really put away. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter. He's got to start going down. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
That leg kick hurt.
Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
All right, so Emelianenko's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Got the single collar tie, and they separate. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Nice punch there by Lee. So at this point, with this type of swelling, you could argue a stoppage wouldn't be out of question.
No, it would not be out of question, and I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. This guy has been battered, he's been bruised, and if you don't stop it for the swelling, you stop it to make sure he doesn't take any more damage.
Oh! And there's a takedown attempt. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you...
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. That shot.
Oh my God, it's hurt. He's hurt.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Lee's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh, nice takedown defense. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, there's the end of the round, and the end swell can only do so much, right? His face looks like it has been injected. It's so swollen. This fight could end at any moment. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to fight.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Oh, big elbow.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Oh, he's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover. Oh, big combination. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Lee. Back and forth we go. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it. Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem...
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, huge left.
He hurt him bad.
Lee's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
And blocks the shot there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, that's big. Oh! Another hurt. He's hurt bad.
Landed that left hook.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
This could be it. Oh, a big left hand. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, there's the end of round 4, and Lee's corner visibly concerned about that nose, and rightfully so. Perhaps it was broken in that last round, and you got to think it's going to be hard for him to breathe the rest of the way. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
All right, next round is underway, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me, DC. Maybe they're doing your sprint workouts during training camp or something.
I mean, these guys are known for working very, very hard. Both of them make cardio a very key factor in their preparation, and it's showing on both sides of the eye.
The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job of keeping these guys in this fight. Postures up, ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Lee.
Big ground and pound. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel... Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
All right, so he just put a picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take. Never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage.
Yeah, John, they're spraying blood.
Wow. Gets back to his feet.
Oh, just opening up on him now. Oh, nice right in.
Well-placed kick there by Lee. All right, so Emelianenko's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, solid kicks are landing. Oh! He's hurt now.
Oh! Big right hand.
Bridge of his nose does not look good, folks. We'll continue to keep an eye on it, and you got to think the ringside... All right, so the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue. For the athlete, may want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited and what he can do right now with that much swelling.
Ready.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
All right, so Emelianenko's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
90 seconds now to go in this one.
Big body kick.
All right, here we go with the final minute of what has been unquestionably the fight of the night. Back and forth on both sides, and the referee has thought about stopping things. I'm glad he stayed up.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't put himself in this fight.
That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Fedor!
All right, so heavyweight title retained is the headline inside this arena here tonight. Congratulations to the still heavyweight champ. Once again, proving he's the elite among the elite of heavyweight.
In a division where everything can change in a second, this guy has brought consistency to something that is so